Hi guys, and welcome to a new tutorial. This one's going to show you how to download the rest of the English leagues that are missing on the game, you know, below the blue square, North and South divisions, how to install it and how to create a new team and add that in there along with badges and kits. So it's going to be a bit of a long video, but you can skip past the bits you don't need to watch and skip to the bits that you need and stuff. So firstly, I just want to apologise if there's some sort of rustling noise in the background on the audio. I do apologise. I think it's the quality of my microphone. I've tried sorting it out and I think the sound's actually got worse because a couple of people have said about it, so I tried to sort it out and I think I've made it worse, and now I can't get it back to how it was before. You might think it's better, you might think it's worse, so I apologise for that, guys. You're just going to have to bear with it. If you turn the sound down a little bit, you can't hear it quite as much, so I apologise for that. But I don't have the money really to fork out on a superly expensive microphone at the minute, so you'll have to bear with me. Okay, so the first thing you need to do, guys, if my computer will wake up and allow me to, there we go, is you need to download the England Level 9 Plus Real Clubs and Competitions names for FM13. You can find this on the FM Scout website. You can pause this and jot this down, or you can just type in England Level 9 Plus Football Manager and it'll come up. These are all the things that you get in there. There's the Premier League, Championship, League 1, 2, Blue Square North South, regional divisions, regional first divisions, and the county primary divisions. So there's a lot. That's what it looks like when you get into the game. There's a lot of stuff, and there's actually a little tutorial on how to where to put it, how to do it all, and how to set it up. You click on change there, it'll bring you into this screen where you can highlight it and all that sort of stuff, bring it up, pop it into the game, and it really does work wonders. I've never had any trouble with it. So you click on the download folder. I'll quickly do it now. It will start downloading at the bottom of the screen. Now you'll need to download JZip, which is what I use. I mean, you don't have to use JZip, but that's the one I use. So once it's downloaded, just click on it and here it'll pop up here. Okay, so once you open that, you need to open your documents, Sports Interactive, Football Manager, and then you have to have the editor downloaded. Don't forget that, that's important for this bit. And then editor data, and then you just drag that across into here, which I've already done, as you can see. So we can get rid of that and close that down. Then you need to have the editor open, load database. Okay, just to load the main database up. This could take a minute or two because it's not responding because of the video, so bear with me a second, guys. Okay, so once that's loaded up, you can go File, Load Editor Data, and double click. Well, you have to single click on it and select, I think, and it will load up in a minute. It's loaded this up. Now this is where some people go wrong. You don't need to worry about the national rules. Just go into database as usual and clubs. This would be where you'd hit add club, but I've already done this, so I'm just going to find the club that I added. Okay, there they are, Ilshulton Athletic. So I'm just going to go into them and show you what I added. Okay, take a note of the unique ID number, which is that one there, because that'll come in handy when you put your badges and your kits in later on. That will automatically generate when you first go into it. So I just added the team name and then the short name, which I just kept the same. I think it automatically generates it as the same anyway. I didn't have a 6-letter, so I just put ESA and the nickname of the Eagle, which you can't have a second nickname. Then the nation, I've got England, base nation, England. Now I think this might possibly be where somebody I was dealing with, I think they wanted to make a Welsh team but playing in England, so you need to have nation, as if you say want a Welsh one, you put that as Wales, but the base nation has to be the league where you want them to play. So that would be obviously England. Continental Cup nation is England as well. That basically means, I believe, that if you qualify for Europe, I know Golden FM did a video where he swapped Real Madrid and Manchester United and Barcelona and Man City, but they didn't get into Europe. That's because he hadn't changed the continental nation thing, I think. So that needs to be the same as the country you're playing in as well, or otherwise you can never qualify for Europe. I made the city of Earl Shilton by basically going to database, cities and add. And if you want to go as far as populations, longitude, latitude, altitude, you can find all that stuff on Google. So that's how I did that. I made the club amateur. They were created in 2012. I've not done all this minimum age, maximum age stuff. The morale 10, reputation of 1,000. I don't know if that's good or bad. Then I made the stadium. We start off at the Green King Stadium because there's no ground built yet. But we moved to the new Clickers Way, and I want to change this while I'm on here because I put Clickers and I accidentally hit M for some reason. I think it must be when I was pressing space and never noticed. So that was by going into database, stadiums and add, and then I just added all this stuff. Clickers Way Stadium, the city which we created, Earl Shilton, owner as Earl Shilton Athletic. And then when I made the training ground, you do the same process, but just click is training ground. Simple as that. So that's the ground done. The nearby ground is the Green King Stadium. So that's how I made the stadium, and we moved there at the end of the first season. Next bit was the finances. I just gave them £100,000 to start off with, and that was it. I just left the rest as it was for the computer to sort out itself. Didn't have any other incomes, debts or anything. Just left all that sort of stuff blank. Let the computer sort it out. The competitions is the league you're in, but I left that blank to start off with and I moved them into the league in a bit. I'll show you how to do that in a second. I didn't really bother with any of this sort of stuff. I do, apart from the supporters profile. I made them very loyal, very patient, and their temperament very good. Contract types I just left, and then the kits I just basically went in and just banged in very basic kits to start off with. Didn't even do the goalkeepers in the third kit, so I just left that to the game. Didn't put any board in whatsoever. You can do all this stuff if you want to. Relationships, I just made our local rivals Barwell and Hinckley, because that's who the local rivals would be. And then I just left all the other stuff blank. Didn't fill any of that stuff in. I did make a derby with Barwell. You just pop in derbies, add new, and you just follow that through. I think I called it the Village Pride Derby. That was it, between Barwell and Earl Shilton. So that was that, guys. It is as simple as that. Nothing really to it. And then I wanted to start into the Midlands League, but you can go into national rules and open up these divisions like so and decide which one you want to be in. You can go through, get the names of them and look in here, but I wanted to be in the Midlands. I think it's Football Alliance League, I think it was called. Well, that's brilliant. There we are, Midland Football Alliance, not Midlands, Midland Football Alliance League. So you go into that, hit teams, and then these are all the teams that are in it. All I did was I chose one, clicked on them like that, hit swap, found my team, and that was it, guys. Then just file, and then you can either save editor as and copy over the one you've got, which I did by mistake, or you can hit save edited data as and save it as something different, call it a different name. So it's as simple as that to do that bit, guys. That's very nice and easy. So just as I go back, remember I told you to take a note down of the team's unique ID when you've made the team. This is where it comes in handy to put the kits in. I'll just very quickly show you what I did with that. Where are we? Graphics. kits, and I've got, these are all the kits I've got. Where's my England level 9? There we are. So Midlands Football Alliance is here. These are all the kits in the game. All of these wonderful kits. So you click on this and open it. Open with Notepad, and this has got all of them in there. And as you can see, all I've done is, let me just quickly go back to this and find them. These are my 2 kits, Earl Shilton 1, Earl Shilton 2. All I did was copy and pasted these 2 here. Oh, bloody thing. I copy and pasted that, pasted it underneath, just changed this bit here to Earl Shilton 1, which was for the home kit, and then that's where you put the unique ID number in there, guys, so that it will put the kit, it will put that kit there into that team's home kit. That's all you have to do. Then file, save. That's all you have to do, guys. It's very simple, it's not very complicated at all. That's that. And then the badges, FM Scout Clubs, England. Now these are, the badges are normally done by the club's unique ID. So here we are at the very bottom. So all I did again, configuration, just one click on it, Notepad open, all the way to the bottom, copied that, pasted it on the bottom, changed that number to the team's unique ID, and then it goes to the club, and then you just pop the team's unique ID there. All you have to do is copy what's above it with your team's information. If it's the name here and then the thing there, you just have to put in there whatever your file is called that is here. You pop it there, and then the team's ID number there. That's for that. And then the smaller icon one is exactly the same process. Config, right click, open with Notepad, scroll down to the bottom, copied it, pasted it, and done the same again. Whatever the file's called there, pop in there, and the team's unique ID number there. That is all there is to it, guys. There's nothing complicated about it. It's just getting used to doing it. If you think you've made a mistake, just don't save it. Just close it down, click no when it asks you to save, and start again. Don't worry about it. If you need me to do badges and kits for you guys, you only have to ask. I'm always more than welcome. And then you just pop them into the game, and you reload the skin. You go to preferences and click reload skin, as you do whenever you add anything new into the game, and they'll be there for you. So that's all for now, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this video has been helpful. If you think I babbled too much, just let me know if there's anything you think I missed or anything you didn't understand, and I'll do my best to help you out. Thanks very much, guys.